Okay, well, this podcast was at 102. 1.02, season 3, episode 2.
Season 3.
I don't know.
But do we do seasons?
Spotify offers seasons. Right now we're season 1, episode 102. So
That's right.
that's how we do things on the
like
Empty Minds podcast.
We're like an anime that took place in the 90s. They had like one season and 100 episodes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they try to break it up afterwards. Just doesn't make any sense.
You know what was amazing?
Right.
That I found out that 70. Well, you don't really notice until you have it on like a streaming service, because back in the day you just turned on the amount of shows I probably never saw in its entirety because it was on TV. Like
True.
that 70s show, it's like you caught episodes. It's like they were never like in order. You'd get one from season 1, one from season 3. So when you finally get on streaming, you might see something that you've never seen before, but I think I've seen them all. But that 70s show, I think it had like 24 episodes in a season. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of
that's unheard of
sitcoms did
nowadays.
that back then. Because they just filmed week to week. Like every week somebody came in. There's this whole fucking routine.
They knew how to make TV shows back then. Nowadays, it's like you get 20 minutes, 10 minutes of credits, and then...
And our TV show's better now?
Actually, that's exactly what... That's the Simpsons formula. That's always been the case. You get 22 minutes of content, 8 minutes of commercials.
Yeah.
But nowadays, you get like 20 minutes and then like fuck another 20 minutes of like ads and filler and credits. Which is... that's I'm talking Mandalorian, Star Wars, Lucasfilm, that kind of stuff.
It has seen it's weird. They up the production value, but they rush shit. So it's not done properly.
Yeah, that is rushed. It's like the runtime varies. It's not always a standard 30 minutes. Sometimes it's 35, sometimes it's 40 minutes. Like what's happening there? Why not like pick a standard? Just go.
If you watch the average sitcom now, they have like 1 million locations in a fucking episode.
Yeah.
And like in the old sitcom days, it was like fucking 15 of the episodes were shot in the exact same fucking place. So they never had to pay that much money for sets, and they just fucking put it towards writing.
It's true. Think of all the episodes we got of Friends inside that one apartment. So many.
And you know what? I feel like everything is like, and I know everybody knows this, but it's like even sitcoms, like people seems like less encouraged to improvise.
Yeah.
Even on like sitcoms, like Read What We Wrote. And it's like the people got to be able to do that. And when you get like Scorsese, like Quentin Tarantino is an anomaly because he's one of the best directors of all time. And he likes his dialogue written because he's a great writer.
Yeah.
So he's like, say what I wrote. But it's like, it seems like everybody's like put on a lock. And you see like some people are like, oh, it was crazy. We got to improvise. And it's like,
I know. Like,
I swear that was in every project before. Everybody was allowed to ad lib. And
like early 90s, early 2000s. It would always be like, it's always surprising here. Like, oh wait, that line was like, that wasn't even in the script. He just said it. And then they could just work with it. It's like,
you should watch a Tarantino movie later.
Tarantino.
Which one would you pick?
I still want to do Inglourious
Don't think about
Basterds.
too long as the podcast. You got to speak.
I know. Let me think for a second here.
Reservoir Dogs is always top tier choice for me.
I've never watched
Mr. Pink.
That's great. Mr. Pink Pussy Pot Pie.
Mr.
Hateful Eight is always like a diamond in the rough that I always find. I love that movie. It's a little fun.
When I watched it, I was like, holy fuck, this is like a masterpiece. Because the music, it's just like everything. It's like, like I remember the fucking music from this movie.
Snake Charmer? What was that?
I don't
They're
know.
traveling like in the snow, and it's just like,
it's beautiful.
The suspense, and it's just like so slow building. Like, oh my God.
The way he uses colors is almost anime. Like it is. It's like the way that he uses colors to be vibrant at certain parts. Like the way the shade of blood he uses, like in snow and stuff like that. It's so like anime artist that it's like anime artist.
He's a good cinematographer for sure.
Did you watch Hateful Eight? You never watched that? Hateful Eight.
That has Kurt Russell in it.
Did you watch Kill Bill?
I've never watched Kill
those
Bill
are all
either.
great.
We had VHSs of Kill Bill when we were kids.
Like, if there's a few movies that I say people need to watch if they never watched movies, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Goodfellas.
Oh, yeah.
Reservoir Dogs. Kill Bill Volume 1. Kill Bill Volume 1. If you don't get the 2, that's okay, but at least watch 1.
Okay.
And please watch an Edgar Wright movie. It doesn't matter. Well, one of his like Shaun of the Dead or whatever, because that directorial style is so cool, very inward, snappy. The way that he uses not only the actors, but the cinematography and that to tell jokes as well. It's very innovative. So it's like, watch those things. I know it's kind of like along the lines of like, these are the greats, Scorsese and Tarantino. It is, but it's like, they're there for a reason.
Yeah, I agree. Edgar Wright, is he the one that made that movie that we turned on? That was someone else, right? Where it was like very, very heavily exposition. Or we were doing a binge of this director, and like it was like top tier. Then there's one movie very recently, I think, and it involved two people talking back and forth, and we're like, remote off. This is a couple months ago, maybe even a year ago.
I wasn't.
Who the hell was it?
know. I don't know if we went on an Edgar Wright binge, but like
maybe it was an Edgar Wright.
We watched Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End.
The British, the remember the scene in the church where the guy goes wild and starts shooting everybody?
Oh, you watched The Kingsman.
So who's the director of that, or not director, but who's the guy behind all those? Isn't he famous? What's his name?
That's a guy who directed like X-Men First Class and shit like that. But I don't know if we turned off one of his movies.
There was one movie that he's a very acclaimed director, and we turned it off. I don't remember what his name was.
Maybe you turned it off.
You know what?
You watched it.
No, there was a moment where we kind of looked at each other, like, it's getting late.
People love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I don't get that one, and I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's like things are happening, and I don't understand the reason for it. And it's like Inglourious Basterds was cool. It's revisionist history. But it seems like such a weird thing to revise. Like actual murders that happened to somebody. We're like, well, they didn't die, and then we saved them this time.
I think they really just wanted to fucking redo the Sharon Tate murder and make her like survive and then kill everyone. Which was like, I think that's all the movie was just he had that idea and it was like, we got to make it work somehow.
I know, but the whole movie to me just seemed like, why? What's the point?
Yeah, I never saw that movie.
I like the movie. I don't know. But I like the whole Hollywood thing. So it was kind of cool. But there's a lot of like.
It looks cool for sure. But it was his project that to me felt like it had the least meaning to it. Like it just felt like he wanted to make something that he enjoyed, like the Hollywood of the late 70s. But he tried to pick like an interesting point. And it just didn't feel like it needed to be made. Like The Hateful Eight, it was a cool story. It led up, it had all this stuff, but I don't know. Once Upon in Hollywood didn't have that feel of like, this is a Tarantino movie and this is what it's in your face and it has this greatness to it.
That's how I feel about the Maxine movie we watched.
Oh fuck. Horny dad.
Where it's just like
dad.
Things are happening, but like why?
Like
what I mean?
The difference between X and then Pearl and then Maxine was insane. Like Pearl and X were fucking great movies.
Yeah.
Then Maxine was like, who the fuck made this?
Like she went to Hollywood. They didn't really delve deep into like the stereotypes or like corruption of Hollywood or anything like that. There was just a serial killer on the loose.
Like in X, the serial killing was pretty crazy, like almost bared upon like, this is crazy, like to the point where it couldn't happen. But in Maxine, the dad fucking ninja starred a cross into someone's eyes. Like very like fucking like sad, like Power Rangers cartoon. I'm like, way too many things were like too crazy in that movie. Like the police are looking down at her and they're like, stop, we're going to arrest him. She blows his head off and then she's out of jail. Like
she's free. Yeah, that made no sense.
There's got to be some kind of mandatory, like you got to see somebody after that. No, but if you walk away with that, like whatever, like you got problems.
That movie though, the music.
Yeah, really good music.
Starts off with ZZ Top, "Give Me All Your Lovin'," then goes into "Bad Obsession."
Not only that, that movie had the most obvious fucking villain of all time. And they played it off like you didn't know who it was. Yeah. But it's like they showed him at the end of the last movie. In the end of X. And then it's like so painfully obvious the whole time. Then it's a big reveal and it's like, well, fuck, could have guessed that easily. And then it's like the motive's really weird. Her dad, who was a preacher and believed in God, just started killing whores.
Oh yeah,
I'll always defend Maxine.
I'll always defend that guy.
You have to talk to who?
Maxine.
Oh, when we called her
on the phone. Yeah.
Oh yes, we all called her. That's a shout out to episode
we have
87.
Her picture on the wall. Actually, she's hung up in my room.
My room too.
Oh yes.
I have her laying down like on the dresser.
Body pillow.
God damn, ready for you. She's ready when you get home. I wonder if that number still works.
Yeah,
Probably
I was
for a
gonna
bit.
say, have you called her recently?
Because
You called her recently. Imagine calling again. She's like, "Where the fuck were you?"
You gave her the most Canadian accent. Where the fuck are
Where
you,
the fuck
bud?
I didn't even realize I was doing that.
Where the fuck you been?
Because that God of War, the God of War number that supposedly you could unlock when you beat like the game 100%. You could call like Kratos. And you would talk,
really?
like there was a little thing where you could just close down like maybe 8 months ago, and that number was available like in 2002.
Oh my
Like
god!
fucking insane.
Wait,
So I'm like,
call
I wonder how
Kratos?
long the Maxine number lasted, or if it's still going.
Where is Zeus? Like, what does he? What does he say when you call Kratos?
It's some like secret and announce. I think they announced like God of War 3 or something in the phone call.
Okay, okay.
I got a call from Santa last year. Yeah, I did.
How'd you get his number?
Put up online, signed up for this thing.
He was mad at you.
A photo shoot. Gave me a call. Said, Merry Christmas, Forrest.
You believe in Santa?
Said Merry Christmas, Daddy, but I got it for my kids. So I was like, well, it was
your kids were Santa?
No.
Wait, you got
because I put my name as Daddy.
Daddy.
I put my name as Daddy as the name because me and the kids. And
was it like AI?
No. Oh no, yeah. No, he was real.
Yeah. Was he
I'm not believing. Yeah, I'm like, you know, spoke to the real Santa. No, I was just wondering because I was like, I can't believe an actual like person would say that to you.
Yeah,
like, I'm sorry, but if I get the fucking like, if I have, we could honestly make bank. Honestly, if we pop open a fucking call line and we be Santa, and then we get like kids to call in and we get to be Santa like that, we could probably make some fucking money off that shit.
That reminds me of those things that they used to do on TV where it's like it's like an adventure thing. Two actors working together. You call them, tell them what to do.
Oh.
And for they're all dressed in medieval. They got an adventure planned out in their head.
Medievals.
Like, yeah. But everybody kept calling him and saying, "Kill the elf," which would completely derail the story. But
I thought you were talking about the actual thing related to Santa, letters to Santa, which was like you would send in your letters, and then on TV there would be a Santa and an elf, and the elf would give Santa
sheer
the letters.
amount of junk mail that must junk mail of letters to Santa. Because where's that address? That's North Pole.
I bet there's a vetting process so Santa doesn't get any like, oh, can't read this. Fuck. Somebody wrote pussy.
You know what was fucking derailing? Christian pushed a car on me yesterday.
That's right. I saw the opportunity.
Tell this out in the world so that everybody can tell you how dangerous and fucking
dumb
that was.
Yeah.
So what happened was we were trying to fix my outer tie rod, and I looked up a YouTube video. Very simple, just 2 nuts basically. Take the thing out, put it back in, count whatever. So I was like, okay, cool, we'll do it. And yeah, I mean, actually, just before even trying to take the tire off, I jack up the car. And actually, at first, I think the car was a bit too far down the driveway, and its driveway slanted.
Here's the thing, yeah.
So
it's rule number 1: flat surface. It was a little.
So when I jacked it up just a little bit, whatever, it was like, and it fell, and I was like, holy fuck! First time a fucking car.
Yeah, the jack was like bent a little bit. It wasn't so bad because maybe there was.
Well, I thought it was bent, but it wasn't. It was just
like the inner metal of the tire wasn't scraping the ground yet.
Yeah,
because there's stuff under the.
So I was like, all right, we got to pull up, whatever. So we pulled up the car, and then I jacked it up, put the tire underneath, took the tire off. Everything was good, getting to work. And Christian goes to lean on the car
a little bit,
just lean on, and I'm sitting there, and it's like, I was like, shit.
The jack falls.
And thankfully, I wasn't working like my hands in there then, and then I noticed it hit the tool and the tool hit my foot, but that's it.
Yeah.
So
and the jack looked like it was going into your tire at this point.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. So we had to jack it up quick to like, I just got new tires. I was like, fuck.
I will say that those scissor jacks, I would never use. They're dangerous as fuck.
They're ass. I'll never buy one of those.
You need either a bottle jack or like the regular jack.
I'm buying those fucking whatever ton jacks where it's like 3 pumps and it's up.
Another thing you guys did is if you jack up a vehicle and it's front wheel drive, if the front tires are no longer touching the ground, the back ones just roll.
Yeah, they just
yeah. So
that's why in hindsight, it being at an angle a little bit, like the driveway was like this.
Yes.
Like that.
And then
it's enough for it to roll back.
What a jack stand is for the first time yesterday.
Yes, very important piece of safety.
And my our cousins, whatever, they came out and they're like, well, we have jack stands. I don't know if they work, but I was like, well, fuck, better than anything. And they work. So we use those, and then he was like, yeah, so just push on the card, make sure it's, if you lean on it and push on it, nothing happens, you're safe. We did that, and I was like, okay, cool.
And me feel so inept because like he was using pliers in ways I've never seen before.
Your cousin?
Yeah, there's like secret functions of this thing that I thought was like very simple, is clamp it down. But no, you can like torque it, you can increase the tension or something. It's like I didn't know what I was doing.
Well, you can like turn wires. I'm not sure if that's what you mean.
No, there's what's the thing called?
Or like crimping.
It's a locking wrench or whatever.
Is it a locking wrench? It's like imagine pliers, but there's like an extra third
lock it, and then
dick leg inside.
You just increase whatever, and you can lock it.
Oh, they're like a channel lock.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, channel lock pliers.
And then you can pinch that thing and
yeah, just it has different.
In my defense, I never owned those, but my dad did. So
yeah, and there's like 3 things. Make sure the e-brake's on, jack up the thing, especially if you're using those scissor jack stands, because those scissor jacks are so incredibly unstable. The other ones usually have a base like a bottle jack, or the other ones have hydraulic jacks have like 4 wheels. And as long as it's on an edge, it's hard to roll because they only roll back and forward. And then you're supposed to block the tires with like either there is like these little blocks they sell that are tire blocks, or you can use a piece of wood.
Like wedges.
Yeah.
No, it's trapezoid shaped.
Okay.
Because it has a flat bottom and then it's like that.
So it's like a speed bump kind of deal.
Yeah, except not round. It's like squared off.
Like a yeah.
So those go under so the tire can't roll just in case your e-brake fails. So the car can't roll, because like if you guys had a rear wheel drive vehicle, it's not going anywhere because you've jacked up the front and the back ones still don't move, right?
Yeah,
because they're locked by the engine.
It was fucking bullshit. After that, I was like, I'm so fucking scared to work on this car. And it's funny, we didn't put so we had to take out the outer tie rod to take off the bolt underneath. It was working. And I told Christian, I was like, time this shit. I'll get this done by 4:30. It was 4:05. Holy fuck. We weren't done till almost 11.
Yeah, it took us way too long.
And then we like put the, we were trying to get that fucking nut off for whatever. Everyone was fucking giving her. And it couldn't come off.
That's very explicit.
And we just kept fucking giving her. And then all of a sudden, my friend, I was like...
My friend came over. He was like,
"No, I said, a pair of hands. No, I asked if she had a grinder, and so she brought a grinder over.
She brings over her phone.
Yeah,
and it worked.
Yes, yeah.
My cousin's just like, well, I'll use the. I didn't want to use it. I was like, I haven't cut metal. I've never cut metal before. I don't know what to expect. I don't have eye protection. I'm not fucking around with that.
You probably had your sunglasses.
Yeah, I guess I could use
protection.
That. But it was also getting dark. But he used it. And then he just cut it off. And he was like, okay, he was drunk though. And afterwards,
best time to do something.
And he burnt his fucking finger pretty bad.
Yeah, he grabbed the bolt afterwards by accident.
And then he came out after. He's like, holy fuck, this is the first time I've ever used that. Damn.
Honestly, those things those things are scary too. Grinding discs like with a cutter, because those things notoriously break. And when they break, they shatter and they fling.
Yeah.
And they get stuck in people. Okay, but I just want to paint you guys a picture, right? Because that thing fell 3 times.
Yeah.
Now, can you imagine? It doesn't fall right away. Now that's the thing. Now you have confidence in this thing until you get in there and then it falls dead.
I know. That's why.
I know.
That's why with them, I kept telling them, don't put your fucking feet there because it fell 3 times. And then, but they kept putting their legs under there, and I was like, fuck,
they were very
fuck.
casually throwing their legs under the
I
cars.
was like, just don't put, you know, that. And we used their ankle grinder or whatever on it, and we got the fucking thing off without the jack stands. We did all that, and then afterwards, he's like, because there was this other nut to take the one that we're supposed to loosen first to take the thing off, and it wouldn't go. And I was like, so he put the jack stands there, and that's where I felt like everyone was trying for like an hour, no one could do it. Then I just went and I did it. Felt awesome. But then
did anybody say they loosened it?
Yeah, and then we took it off.
Why'd you say that so nonchalantly? I said, did anyone say they loosened it, like to save their manhood? Like you did it, and then they're like, "Oh, I loosened it first." You just so nonchalantly. Yeah.
No one said that at all.
Okay.
You know what's funny though? The whole fucking time. So this is probably I started at 4:05. We're getting close to 11. We're putting the new thing on. This and that. This fucker's sitting in a chair drinking beer, laughing the whole time.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I could have stayed inside. That's one thing.
Technically, one man job. There was enough people there.
Well,
I also did go inside because I was like, you know what? There's 3 people here. I can't do shit but like watch them.
Because only one person can be in there at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was fine. The thing is that everyone was fucking sitting there watching me.
I know.
kidding.
That's why
there was about
wanted to get
4
in
or
there.
5 people sitting there drinking, watching me.
Oh, that's what's funny. Event like what hour 6 lawn chairs came out and they were watching us work.
And I'm just like, fuck. I'm just like,
honestly, guys, that's usually what it is. Like
beers.
I've been around people with garages who work in it all the time. Usually one person's doing work and the other people are just hanging out drinking.
Yeah.
That's the classic garage mentality, man. Also, that thing looks like Galactus's helmet.
It does.
It does. Yeah, you can't see the shadow, but
I'm always gonna think that.
Galactus.
No cameras are pointed at it.
Just imagine Galactus's shadow. You know what I'm saying?
So I just came back from watching The Man Who Is Super.
We
The
could have used
superior man.
Superman's help lifting up the car.
And you know what?
My God.
Whoever described the movie as punk rock Superman is a fucking dumbass. Because
it's not, right?
You know what it is? They said it like 4 times in the fucking movie. Like he's like, I'm punk rock. I like punk rock music.
And it's revealed later. Okay, spoilers. It's very light spoilers. It's just that he was a fan of punk rock when he had a poster on his wall.
Yeah.
It's like, is that a big deal?
He listens to it for nostalgia, and that's it.
Like them saying punk rock Superman is in the most literal sense is that he liked punk rock. But you also find in the movie that it's like the most generic punk rock. It's like if you say you're a punk rock fan and your favorite band's Green Day. Like that's pretty much what he was.
Like it's not even. Yeah, I know that I've seen that argument. I watched the movie. It's dumb.
Because months ago on this podcast we talked about, because that was one of the things that I found out. They called it punk rock Superman. And that's making me think, okay, he's going to be walking around with like a choker, some bling on him. And it's just, that's not like who described, you know what? I think it was Jeff Snyder, actually. He's one of the major leakers out there. How dare you? That's not at all what this is. That only hurts this movie.
This movie is getting a lot of hate right now that I just feel like.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Like who?
Well, I guess like, okay, like certain people, okay, I guess major Superman fans that have read the comics.
Yeah, they're mad.
But there's not many of them.
No, it's just
it's mostly people that are of the generation that are like 40 to 50.
It's loud to the point where it's like they're saying this movie's getting mixed reviews, and I'm like, I don't get that.
This movie has a 96% audience score.
It has the highest audience score I've ever seen.
See, I learned actually what I think the Rotten Tomato score, the way it works is if you rate it a 6 or a 10, no matter what, it doesn't count towards a certain thing.
Well, yeah, if it's 5 or lower, then that's if it's 5 and lower, you get a negative score. If it's 6 to 10, it's a good score, which that's fine.
Yeah, no, I've seen many people go inside the theater right before that, and they're like apprehensive about it. They come out, they're like, "This is the most amazing movie I've ever seen," and I think a lot of people do feel like that. That my rating is I liked it. I think it's a good foundation for future movies. That's not like I'm gonna watch it again, but it's pretty good.
There's
I'd say
better superhero movies out there for sure. There is better superhero movies out there. Is there a better Superman movie? If you like the Christopher Reeves movies, most likely Superman 1. But this one is really high up there. Honestly, in the longest time, I haven't seen a superhero movie with such a cohesive storyline with good pacing. Like nothing ever felt rushed. Everything felt like it was where it was supposed to be. Like, and the other one I saw, which I don't get, like, I'll never understand, is people saying like, underused characters or something like that. This is what happens in superhero shows and in things. They come in for a bit, they help out, and then they leave.
I think that's where I think it felt more like I feel like there's pros and cons to this. I think that this really felt like a Superman cartoon episode.
Yeah, I've heard that description of just like Justice League Unlimited or Justice League something.
Which is really cool because you get all these random villains throughout, whatever. But I think there could be some cons with Lex Luthor's storyline, certain things there. But
this is a very different take on Lex. I like it. I like this Lex Luthor way more than the Jesse Eisenberg one.
Yes,
I don't know about anyone else, but like, I think there's a literal scene, unless it was a meme, where Jesse Eisenberg brought like a jar of his own piss to the what was that in the movie? Or was that like what was that?
Are you talking about Jared Leto when he
wasn't there a scene in Superman, Man of Steel, or like just Batman versus Superman where he like brought a jar of piss and put it in the courtroom?
I don't know.
I feel like that's
maybe a dream he had or something.
Maybe it was a dream. I feel like it's real. But anyways, Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor. No,
Nicholas Hoult did a great job. He was menacing as fuck,
especially by the end. Like by the end, all that fucking. That's where I was just like, okay, like. I was sold with that.
I appreciated that he knew he was fucking like he knew exactly what his faults was and he fucking owned it because he didn't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, he was like, I know I'm crazy right now.
He was so unapologetically him, and he's just like, fuck you guys.
Are we gonna get into spoilers or?
We don't have to. I'm just gonna say like this movie, it was what it needed to be, 100%. And I don't understand the jokes. People were like, oh, like the jokes killed like the seriousness. Where? I want them to point out where.
Yeah, actually, that I was looking for too.
They said that happened a lot. There's only one scene I could think of where it happened.
Are you talking about like during the fight where he says that thing to Mr.
Very, very end of the movie where Lex and Superman are talking to each other and they're like, I'm human because I put my boots on every day. I take one step. They're having this conversation back and forth. And then Crypto comes out of nowhere and starts whipping Lex around. That's where it's like, I wanted to hear more of that before that could have happened.
Oh, really? I didn't even think of that as much of a joke. I just thought of it like Crypto was around.
When I was watching this movie, like I didn't notice most of the jokes because I didn't find them funny.
Yeah, that was my thing.
I didn't have that complaint of jokes being undercut because I was like, yeah, it's silly. Because like, early on, they're even seeing the trailer, actually. It's not a spoiler. The Superman robots, one of them's like, there's no need to thank me because I'm a robot and I won't care. And then gonna have no emotion. Next robot's like, oh my God, Superman, I'm so excited. And it's like, clearly that one has emotion. That's a joke. But it's like,
that's what I thought too, right? Was that people were like, these jokes fell flat or whatever. But I don't think they're meant to be in your face jokes.
Yeah.
They're all just like oddities. Subtle.
They're like,
maybe they went in expecting Guardians or something.
Yeah, like
I'm not laughing, but I know what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's
a couple good giggles. But I don't think it was trying to be the funny movie that people are trying to make it seem like it was trying to be.
Because here's the thing. I wouldn't say this is a silly Superman. Like maybe movie, but Superman himself, he's not cracking jokes. He's trying to do things as like Boy Scoutish as he can. But he's not the one that's kind of like making fun of people. He's not Iron Man.
I really enjoyed all the times that Superman said like gosh and jolly and gee.
Gosh like dang it, Crypto.
Gee, golly. And
no, I think it was portrayed well. Like people complain about him saving the squirrel during the attack, but I would defend that.
Yeah, I like that.
During that exact moment, Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific were both taking on the monster. So he could have spared 5 seconds to save a squirrel. That's fine.
Yeah.
And he just got finished saying, I would love to put this creature away or find an intergalactic zoo for it.
Yeah, the second he stopped that building or the monster from hitting the building, I was just like, okay, this is like gonna be a different Superman because they're not letting people.
If there was ever a point where Superman couldn't have saved somebody in the film, it would have made saving the squirrel look stupider. Mm-hmm. But he saved everybody.
Yeah.
Like nobody really got killed like crazily. Also, was that baby Martian Manhunter? I'm sorry.
What was it? It was Baby Zoe, Baby
Jim?
Joey, Baby Joey, which is I think he's just a famous baby in the comics.
Is he?
I don't know. I know nothing about him.
I don't know.
That is weird. Maybe. Well, I don't know. Did he start off as a baby?
Also, you could kind of figure out who Ultraman was.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't think that was supposed to be that big of a surprise.
I do understand why they did the thing what they did with the whole like B12, 8, 16, because they wanted to keep the focus on Lex Luthor as being the main villain. Because Bizarro would have taken the spotlight away from Lex.
Yeah, no, we're just going straight spoiler.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. It is what it is. We do what we do. Yeah, I guess.
See, I think the movies like I would rate it an 8 out of 10. I think that there's certain plot holes in it, but I feel like you just kind of ignore them because it's like you could always nitpick at stuff like that. I think that this movie for DC could really start something because watching this, I was like, okay, I could see him actually be a leading character going forward, and like they could actually build up this world. Like Lois Lane's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. Mr. Terrific was a standout for me. He was just very, he was just a cool character and you can get by him.
The only one who was lesser used was Hawk Girl. Like Guy Gardner was pretty much there a lot of the time.
A lot of people found her annoying. I didn't personally. I think she's a good Hawk Girl.
She barely said anything.
It was the screeching she does when she attacks.
Oh,
I heard that complaint a couple of reviewers, but whatever.
I bet she does that in the comic.
Yeah, and that's kind of what Hawk does. I don't know. It didn't. Maybe if they got to really flesh her out a little.
It did sound like you said that.
Oh, that hot
I think she was a great hot girl.
Yeah.
Also, Jimmy Olsen. Did anybody else think the whole time this guy's getting chicks?
They're actually thinking of making a TV show out of that whole premise. I didn't get. See, I don't mind the joke, but once it started getting to, there's a certain revelation that Lex Luthor's ex-girlfriend or current girlfriend was like, that's how a major plot point, the location of the thing they had to go
Portal
to,
universe or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing in the comics. Well, that's what I heard is that Jimmy Olsen's a ladies' man.
I would have rather Lois Lane actually figured that out on her own because she's an investigative reporter. But
I think she did enough.
I guess Jimmy just has the same job though. So that's kind of a lame way to do it.
So
I don't know.
This is the one thing I don't like about the movie, which I think it's just whatever, but everyone knows, or Lois Lane knows who Superman is. There's no origin.
Oh yeah, you wanted to see the
we knew that
revelation.
was going in.
Yeah. For me, I think that's why I'd put Man of Steel above this.
Okay.
Just because I really like the origin story.
I do love the moment where like your significant other learns that you're a Spider-Man or Superman.
I just like
I know
that
it's been
whole
played to
classic
death, but like,
story.
and I don't mind that they didn't do it here. Exactly.
I don't think we need it.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Because
but yeah.
That's like if you wanted Tom Holland's Spider-Man to do the origin again too.
I did.
I don't think we need it. I think it's a waste of 20 minutes because we see the exact same shit.
I do appreciate that we're not getting origin stories for like Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific.
I feel like
we're
in
not introducing
100
him for a
years,
movie.
well, if they went back and watched these movies, they'd be like, how the fuck did he get his powers? Or I want to see how that happened. They would have to go and watch like other movies to know.
It's a movie very made of its time. Like right now, we're kind of like there's a pretense that we've had a decade of superhero stuff that we saw.
And that's what they would have to say is like, well, around that time, everyone was getting origin stories.
Well, you don't have to. You know why?
Avoided it
because at the beginning of the movie, there was text that explained everything.
I know. I hated that. Everything.
No origins anymore.
Like,
just throw everybody in it because that's what the cartoons are like, and that's what I grew up loving.
That's one of the highlights for this movie. I like that idea. Just superheroes everywhere already. Just start the universe right there. It's fine. One of the weaker parts of the movie, I will say, is the two countries fighting each other. Lex did that. Okay, like spoiler. Because he wanted permission to kill Superman, but like, did he? I mean, there's an opportunity. Like I told Forrest.
Yeah.
When Superman's being real weak because of kryptonite, and Lex is like Russian roulette with this dude. You could just point your gun over there,
just shoot Superman. You could have just did it.
But like, I just don't believe that Lex Luthor wouldn't he would wait for permission.
Well, he was trying to stay good in the public's eye so he wouldn't get arrested.
feel like he can use his army of monkeys to like spin it or something.
Well, I don't know. I think that
like regardless
sense.
of the whole 2 country things, like I guess I wasn't really invested with which country. Like what were their names? Blagloria.
There was like
Orbita?
There was Johannesburg and something else, but Barovia.
Like he wanted to own it half the country or something.
Yeah,
and I'm just thinking, okay, what country? Like what? I mean, okay. I don't know. It's strange. I would have if the movie was more focused and what's it? It's
I
on
think
Metros.
that whole part was a big plot point of the movie, just because it was
the
like
country thing.
He had to use that war to make the government on his side, because once the government wasn't on his side, he got arrested right away.
Yeah,
and that's how the movie kind of ended.
I know. I just wish I cared about the country. That's all.
Because he kind of figured, because at the end of the movie, he thought he was still going to get away with it until they figured out all his shit he was doing, because then he got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Because other than that, he would have just continued, and the government would have kept telling him to keep killing Superman. I will say, some of the stuff in here was downright brutal. Like some of the visions, not visually, I'm having visions. Like some of the, what am I trying to say? Like shots or whatever, right? Like when Superman's getting his own eyes burnt by the laser.
True,
that was very intense. Lex Luthor with the gun, the revolver.
Yeah, I did like that. I actually really like the engineer character. I thought it's kind of cool that you just do nanobots or whatever you want to be.
Filling up his lungs with the nanoites, that was disgusting to think about.
Yeah, pulling it out.
But this movie, out of any other movie, was the most, like a TV show or like a comic book I've ever seen. This one had the feeling. I don't think I've ever felt it. All the other ones feel like a movie. You know what I mean? Like a bigger budget. This felt like these superheroes actually can be in a world
they
together.
weren't doing themselves any favors by putting out the screaming Superman clips. Because when you watch it in context, man, it works really well. But out of context, it's like, why is he yelling all the time? Yeah. It's a little weird. I don't know. Maybe the marketing team for that was
No Way Home felt like a cartoon episode too.
Oh, No Way Home had a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, you know what? You had so many villains. I
know, but just the feel and dialogue of it.
But this is what I mean, and this is what I've been telling Christian, and I think I told Force. I think I even told the podcast, is that it's just you need more people in these universes because it doesn't make sense anymore. You introduce all these characters, and somehow everybody's not around at every fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Green Lantern showed up, like Hawk Girl showed up. Sound like Hot Girl again. Hawk Girl showed up. Hawk to a girl.
I want to see more.
I thought you guys were saying Hawk Girl the whole time.
Really? I want to see more Guy Gardner. He's my favorite character besides Mr. Terrific.
Like Peacemaker showed up.
Yeah.
It's showing that the world is vibrant with all these heroes and they're not cornered off for some weird reason. We need more. We need more of these things in Marvel as well. You need more people just being around and stuff like that. They're shown, the cities are vibrant, and have more people team up. This is the point where it's like, you can't just have one person. Do a Deadpool and Wolverine. Have multiple people in a movie trying to solve something.
I know. I like that. I like that they're already assembling the Justice League. They got the Justice Gang, basically what they're calling it. I don't know if that's an official thing, but so there was something that happens.
That was one of the best jokes in the movie. Was when the Metamorpho or whatever.
I like that a lot, actually.
I like that. You're in, man.
Get it over here. When he's like, I love that name. See, that's my kind of, I like that.
See, I think, for me, I think that it's good. What was I going to say? No, because I've been watching, weirdly, a bunch of Marvel movies lately. And I watched,
Did you watch it, or did you watch the ending of it?
I watched it. I watched all of Superman.
I never seen Civil War.
You haven't seen that?
Oh, my
Your mic's a little bit too far, Brandon. You got to hold it right up close.
Winter Soldier, I think, is my favorite Marvel movie.
I watched,
even though I know I just watched Infinity War Endgame, and oh my god, those fucking moments, they still fucking get me.
I watched it 3 months ago. I loved it. It's probably a top 3 for sure.
It's so good.
I really have to talk to people that had issues with Civil War, because I want to know where. Where the fuck were these issues?
I gotta rewatch
that's a great story.
That was Tom Holland's first appearance, right?
Yes.
See, I have an issue with Baron Zemo, but
Baron
like
Zemo.
not entirely as a villain. Like not entirely, but it's just he's trying to put them against each other, which is like I get it. I feel like it's just not enough. But I think for the story, it's fine. I think the thing is, this movie, people got to remember, it's a Captain America movie. It's not an Avengers, so don't expect an Avengers type villain for that movie, and then it's fine.
That's
like
I always think it's an Avengers movie.
DC villains are clowns.
I don't know. I think it's great. I love like how Lex Luthor is just a guy, and he goes up against these gods. Same with Zemo. I love that dynamic. I love that, like, just the Joker. Like, the Joker is the guy who killed Lois Lane and made Superman go crazy. Like, sometimes you get these things where it's like the villain is overcoming the crazy obstacle to get to the fucking hero. And I love that. I love that Zemo knew that he couldn't have any chance against these people. So to beat them, he had to turn them against each other.
Is that one thing that people criticize?
What?
Joker killing Lois Lane?
No, it's certain. No. I think it's just certain people are sick of Superman being evil all the time.
Yeah,
like,
I know
it's a cool concept, but there's a certain game company that keeps making games of Injustice over, like just DLC. It's all evil Superman. So I think they're just it's like the Batman Who Laughs. Really cool, but they milked it to death.
Because that's what I see a lot from Superman fans right now. It's just they're just really pissed
How do you feel about?
that.
Because I think this is cool. They changed the backstory to Superman in this movie.
Oh, right.
And I think this is cool because it makes it more interesting. And this comes from a person that I haven't read the comics. I don't really care to, whatever. So this makes the Kryptonians seem a little bit more interesting. I think.
Saiyans.
Yeah. So.
Well, this just means that Jor-El would have been in line with Zod's ideals.
I was thinking about that. Like, how are they going to do Zod now? But also, like, some people were complaining about this, but like they've done it in Smallville as well, which is like very highly regarded, where they had the exact same origin story, where Superman's like, I think I was sent here to murder.
I loved Mon Pa Kent. I did.
Yeah, I was
loved them.
that.
Did you guys? I did not. They're too perfect. Is that so how you put it?
I don't know. Those were people I've known in our hometown.
Yeah, I
man.
think those are like just the two of the sweetest people in the world.
Yeah, because I may have. I don't want to say skip.
Like, I know like 6 old couples that are like that back home, man. Like, that's to me was the country people that I know.
Yeah,
like there's the older guy who was just kind of
they
bumbling.
were so damn supportive that I was just like, you gotta give me some Rob Zombie family in this. You know what I mean?
That's what he already has that with his crazy sadistic parents.
I'll pick it up.
I know. I did. That's crazy how hard they went. Where it's just like, get yourself a lot of women and like procreate a lot. They'll rule you. They'll rule you as king. You'll rule them as king.
I think there's still something with that because when you watched it, there was a skip in the middle.
And they could retcon it and be like, okay, the engineer changed.
Because I think that it wasn't that the engineer changed it. I think that it will be like there's another part missing, and that wasn't directed towards Superman. Maybe it was that they were trying to tell him Zod's ideals. And like, you do this, but then there's a skip, and he's like, but don't do this because Zod would have you.
Because James Gunn really wants you to know this is the new origin story because they have several characters confirm it like it's real. Like Mr. Terrific says it, then Lois Lane.
Well, they say the footage isn't doctored. But I don't think it was doctored because there was a skip in the middle. So I think that part is really what they said, but I'm wondering if it's not exactly that. Like, I think there will be like Zod's ideals are this, and we want you to be this, which is actually nice because
so they could change it.
Really, like, they're dead anyways. Like, I don't know. There's no gravitas to it. And then I need to know what's up with his cousin because she's supposed to be older than him and knew what Krypton was.
Yeah, and I was talking to Forrest because I was a little confused. Wouldn't Lex hate her as much as Superman?
Yeah,
because the thing is, like,
I thought she was traveling on different planets.
If she's in different planets, I can understand, but she has the same costume as him.
She was punk rock.
Yeah, she's punk rock Superman, not him. He's like regular ass Superman.
Wait, didn't he say like she goes different planets?
Yeah, she's partying all the time on different.
Because she can't get drunk on.
I don't know if that was a line there, but I think she goes to Red Suns so that she becomes more normal, so that she can drink and get actually drunk, and then
yeah, because
I thought because I read some leaks and I thought that was like that's fake. But no, she comes in real drunk.
I loved when she was playing with Krypton. He's just beating the shit out of her.
That's yeah.
Honestly, that movie I think is going to be really fucking good because is that the actress who plays Queen Rhaenyra from House of the Dragon?
Yes,
like, it's the younger one
before the time skip.
She's so fucking good.
It's her and Lobo.
I know, and you know, because like what I'm like, I love that you're probably going to see Guy Gardner, the other characters again. Like it's that kind of movie. You're going to see other characters.
Well,
pop
the
in.
Lantern show is coming out soon.
Lantern show, I'm very excited about. Apparently, the Guy Gardner and the Justice Gang are going to appear. I like to drop an Guy Gardner and the Peacemaker show or whatever.
Nathan Fillion said in the Lantern show is the most F-bombs he's ever dropped in a project.
It's just so funny that every time, like, there's a scene where he's stopping a war and he's forming hands. Every other hand is a middle finger.
I know.
It's good. I love that shit. That's what Guy Gardner would do in the comics. He's an asshole.
I loved how the actor Nathan Fillion described it. He's like, you have a problem going on, and then you hear that you're getting a superhero, and then you hear it's a Green Lantern, and you're like, oh yeah. And then they tell you it's Guy Gardner, and you go, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, this guy, he knows it, man. He knows this shit.
That was so good.
Like him, Alan Tudyk, who's one of the voices, and James Gunn, they're all buddies and they all read this comic book shit. I remember like when they first were doing the X-Men and even Man of Steel, like fucking, they were told not to read the comics.
Yeah.
Right,
so how's DC gonna fuck this up?
James Gunn's in charge.
The only way I can see them doing it is by making too many mediocre TV shows. Marvel's producing
when they were talking about those other characters getting TV shows, it's like fuck.
But here's the thing: like so far, granted, and they got one TV show going on. It's good, Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Creature Commandos was good.
Oh, Creature Commando, yeah, and I think that's still canon. As long as they don't start producing garbage, like they made Ironheart, and that was very, and they're still making more, right? Marvel, anyways. So it's like, don't make that mistake.
Isn't Marvel starting to back off on it now?
That's what they say. But then they're like, oh man, we can make a Wong TV show. We're going to make a Vision. Whether they're making a Vision Quest, but they're bringing Ultron back, but he's human form because they can't afford it. And it's like, what are you doing, man?
Fuck, man.
So I think David Harbour is the only one currently in both DC and Marvel.
Ooh.
Oh,
was there another one?
Like currently, I guess.
That's what I said.
No, because the army guy, I think, in Superman, I don't know.
Oh,
I know this is very generic.
Yeah,
he plays Crossbones, right?
Yeah, Crossbones is dead.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
That's why I said currently.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
That's cool thing. I'm getting. He's a good actor.
I saw him. I was like, is that Crossbones?
There is a thing that I don't mind it because I chalk it up to like, you know, Batman throws a grenade down with some guy and it's like, whatever, he walks away. In this movie, it's implied Superman does kill someone at the very end, big Ultraman, because he kind of like tosses him into a black hole. It doesn't, like I said, doesn't matter to me because it's not like it would like in Man of Steel.
I don't think he would die.
I think they were like, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Like that's the thing is, it's a black hole. Sure, you could get spaghettified, but at the same time,
we don't know what happens.
It's not that technical, and you could say that he's in what's the thing in the Reeves Superman?
Android. I don't know.
What the fuck are you saying? No, in the Reeves Superman, where you go into like,
the Phantom Zone.
The Phantom Zone, Android. The Phantom Zone.
I think he's just. It's gonna be like.
It's how you portray it.
Like wormholes, like whatever. It's just gonna be like he's in a.
Even if it was a death, like
hole.
Man of Steel, big moment. What did you say?
What?
I didn't hear it.
I said, you know, it's just like, you know, he's in like a dark void, like he's in some kind of black hole.
That's holy fuck.
I meant like a literal, like just dark space. I just described a black hole. What are we, some kind of Suicide Squad?
What are we, some kind of Suicide Squad?
What is this, some kind of black hole?
Even if it was a legit death, there's a difference between Henry Cavill Superman going like, I don't want to do this, and then crying after he does it, versus this where it's like, you know, there's so many Michael Keaton Batman scenes where he's like, he kicks somebody off a building. It's like, that guy's fucking dead, but you don't think about it because there's no emphasis on it.
There's this moment in the movie where Michael Keaton legit uses the back end of the Batmobile to light someone on fire.
I know. Yeah, College Humor did a thing that I liked. That one skit where he's like, "I don't kill," and then he's like, he chucked a batarang at somebody's fucking head, and he falls over. He's like, "He's just sleeping."
I love that too.
He's really fucking dead.
No, I'm just laughing about. I guess Batman versus Superman and Superman crying about all that, but yet throughout all the fights, they're fucking going through buildings and he's flying, like destroying, fucking killing everyone. You know what though? The thing is, I hate the fact that I think that's where DC fucked up originally, was making that Batman versus Superman. They should have just did a Man of Steel 2. I remember them talking about that back then, and then they just kind of switched to that.
I think they should have done a Batman movie first.
Or that, yeah.
I would love a solo
because everyone
Batman.
said, I remember that back then. It was like they rushed into it. They were trying to catch up with the Avengers, and I was just like,
what were they
spent their
thinking?
time? Like they fucking got.
Okay, I still haven't gotten my perfect Lex Luthor yet. I want the one from the
more ripped.
He's got to be okay. I thought this was his backstory. I thought he was supposed to be like, he's the peak He's like the peak physical specimen, physically, but also mentally. He's trained himself, worked hard all his life to get there, and he hates Superman because he was given everything by default. He's just strong, so that's where it's like builds. That's the core of it. And this one, he's very much like, it's kind of similar, but he's very shrimpy. And he's kind of like, I'm okay with the crying actually, because if you hate somebody that much, it kind of works. But there's the way he's portrayed, it's a little, he's not there
Lex
yet.
Luthor never fought Superman like hand to hand.
No.
He always wore like a suit,
exactly.
mechanized suit.
I just like this scene where he's like, he's doing barbells, and then he has that picture of Superman on the wall. He's just like foaming at the mouth. You know what I mean? He's trying. But yeah, I mean, in terms of Lex Luthor's, I think generally this obviously because better than Jesse Eisenberg.
I was just thinking,
I like maybe the cartoon versions of one of the movies I watched recently. Whatever, a little better. The fuck's it called? Unlimited.
I was just thinking Nosferatu the whole time. He's a Nosferatu.
Oh yeah, his girl starts biting his penis or something. That movie will have one of the funniest fucking things ever. And he took such offense that she said Nosferatu fucks better than him that he's like, oh yeah, starts banging her right there.
What the fuck was any of that movie? No.
And I still don't. And then Willem Dafoe for no reason.
He just goes fucking crazy.
I know, like he could have been there and he could have like all Nosferatu had to do was not like die by the sun.
There's other ways to do that. Once he's in the bedroom, lock it, and then open the drapes or something. I don't fucking know. Like there's other ways. We thought of a good way when we were reviewing the movie. I don't remember what the fuck it was.
I don't know. It's just fucking like, you lure him there and try to buy some time because the sun was up in like 2 minutes.
Wasn't it that he needs to return to his coffin? And they were burning it. So wouldn't that have solved the issue? Like or because he couldn't go home, so he'd be trapped. He'd die. He couldn't sleep.
He had to sleep in the hollow ground that he was normally in, so they had to bring it with him. And then Willem Dafoe torched it and laughed when he was like, "Your girlfriend's fucking dead."
I know. Yeah, that's so funny.
And after he's like sad.
Like,
what the fuck?
That was pretty crazy. But Brandon, what's going on? What's new?
It's new Scooby Doo. What the fuck?
You gotta hold the mic up. Yeah. So Brandon had a few last night. That's why he's been kind of quiet. What you been drinking the last couple of days?
To your mouth.
Yeah, hold your glass like right to your mouth.
So I know yesterday you had a lot, but did you have some before that? Like earlier in the week?
Every day.
Oh, really? Damn.
I'll
to your mouth.
Yeah, you gotta hold it to your mouth.
I also stayed up all night and then went to a concert. A big concert.
Which concert did you go to?
Yeah, what I mean, don't get too specific.
No,
but like,
get specific.
It was a
concert was it?
rock
Who was there?
concert.
It was Joan Jett.
Fuck yeah, Joan Jett
Def
and the
Leppard.
Blackhearts, or just Joan Jett?
And a Blackbird.
Okay.
Def Leppard,
Hey.
Warner, and Took.
Took?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a stupid band.
No. It's probably the best band there. But they didn't play the.
I doubt that Took was the best band there.
Oh, I would say so, definitely, but not in terms of their original music.
Nobody even knows who Took is.
Oh, a lot of people know
like
Took
half
is.
the world doesn't know who Took is.
Took is Slash's boys, but they cover like.
Is Took a Canadian band?
Yeah. They cover
Canadian rock songs.
Canadian
I don't know who
classics.
Took is. He
Like,
doesn't know who
they
Took
cover
is.
Sweetheart. Loverboy.
You check out all their covers. It's so fucking good. Really? I've never seen owns it. And when they perform it live, it's the same.
3 of those bands are icons, and then there's Took.
If you know who Took is,
no, special. You know what? 60% of the world doesn't know who Took is.
No, and the singer of Took is fucking phenomenal.
Oh my god!
I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying they're not the best band there. They can't be.
They probably they sound the best. I would say.
Yeah, like they're way better musicians. Easily. Def Leppard fucking sucks,
and they're older. They're not like young.
Joan Jett's okay.
They're experienced.
Foreigner, I don't know, but
Foreigner's amazing.
I love.
Foreigner. I just don't know how they play now. Like, Foreigner's a good band.
They're so urgent.
Yeah, well, yeah, you tell me the Foreigner song.
That's the song you sing is urgent.
There's a couple of them. Like
Foreigner's a guy.
Cold as ice.
Foreigner has like 20 hits.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Took has 0.
I just say Def Leppard sucks. That's all.
Huh?
I just say Def Leppard sucks. That's all.
You seen them though?
Yeah, I regret it.
I like Def Leppard. I don't mind them.
I just don't like their sound. That's all.
Well, they're big. They're big hits on the rock charts.
I think
there's an old joke. What has 7 arms and sucks? Def Leppard. The drummer only has 1 arm.
Yeah. I see.
I know.
That's the part.
No, like I just realized what you guys said. It took me a while to realize.
Yeah, it depends on the performance. Like I know when I went to the Godsmack concert a while back, like Sully was there's something. What was it? It was
like,
maybe a sense of humor, like
He's,
whatever it was. He was being a real bitch. And I was like, come on, man. You make good music, but what are you doing? I think he kept complaining to the audience, like, get up, put your hand.
The people weren't like
something weird about like something sexist.
No, the people weren't loud enough. And he's like, come on, you guys.
It's because the band before played for fucking 45 minutes.
I fucking remember. Yeah, okay, so
everyone was tired. Exhausted. Everyone's like, fuck this band.
I don't know. If you can't rock out for 45 minutes.
No, there was 2 bands.
There was 2 hours.
There was 2 bands for Godsmack, and I think Volbeat took like
was it
2 hours.
Oh yeah, they had too many intro bands where I was like, I should have came here 2 hours later.
Also, if it's up to you to get the fucking crowd excited. Like people were at that Aussie show. That was like a 9-hour concert or some shit, wasn't it? They rocked out the whole time. Oh, yeah. That was crazy when Ozzy was
I
on
love
stage.
the fact
the set was insane though.
That took over everything and Oasis, the reunion. People talked about it. It was not as big.
I don't like Oasis.
I know. I hate Oasis.
I heard them, but I don't know if I like them.
Volbeat sounds like this.
See, I thought Volbeat was Godsmack for like 10 minutes. Like, I was like, wait a minute, but it looks different. Though,
I think that this took too. I do like Volbeat, but I wanted there was Avenged Sevenfold afterwards or something. There's some other band I wanted. They took way too damn long, basically. Avenged Sevenfold, I still think is one of the better concerts because
when we saw them, it was there was 2 bands opening for them. I can't remember, but there was Falling in Reverse and Kim Dracula. Which Kim Dracula actually had a banger that I was like, oh fuck, this is a good fucking song.
I love the Black Ops themes we're here. We walked
I know.
We walked in the arena.
Oh, that's what it is. They had some Black Ops music in there.
We walked to the arena out here.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
That was a good concert. I enjoy that moment in time that we went. We haven't gone to many concerts all together.
Well, there hasn't been a lot of concerts. Like I'm trying to go to a fucking concert.
Remember when that girl said that to us outside of the concert? You're all sexy.
I do remember that.
There's a bunch of
you
girls.
Do or don't?
Because we were doing poses in front of a brick wall.
There was a group
it's funny because we were all posing.
There was a group of girls.
That kept happening.
We were all posing.
There was a group of girls.
We just manually posed.
There were all the Jimmy Olsons that
day. Go ahead, Brandon.
No, there was a group of girls that were like, "Hey, you cutie, you come here." They pointed at me. It was a bunch of blonde girls in their 50s. So like,
when at Gobsmack or
no, at Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, but you could have got your dick soft.
No, but like I had 2 interactions. So there's a group and another thing after. It was like, what the fuck is going on?
See, but this is when Brandon's stories usually go like this. It'll be like, yeah, there's a group of 50-year-old girls, and they tried to bang me, and then I'll be like, oh damn, that was hot. But then all of a sudden he'll drop like, yeah, and there's also this guy who like grabbed my ass, and I'll be like, Brandon, there's always some additional parts.
Just at the very end, It was his lube more.
I went as the body of Dorothy.
Like, didn't some guy say nice cock in the bathroom or something?
No, nice shirt.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he really liked this. Yeah, that Led Zeppelin shirt you had.
Nice shirt.
No.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't my shirt. It was just how I looked. He's like, kid, yeah. He's like,
it was my rib.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
No, it's like, kid, like you have a cool look. Keep it up. But I thought wash my hands. Like, okay.
Yeah, but then probably the story gets weirder. Like you're at the urinal and he's looking at your dick. Keep it up.
Keep it up. You got a good style going.
Your dick is always hard.
Looking at the urinal beside you.
If you keep it up, you'll die hard.
What the fuck? Looks over at the urinal. Keep it up.
I mean, it's great. Be scary on it. It was almost that to me.
Like. Fuck. That was so funny when we're in. There was the cab ride there and the cab ride back. We were our Uber driver.
That was the most awkward but funny ass fucking
first
Uber
laugh was
drive.
the Darth Vader. Then on the way back, we're laughing. Like it was like, I don't know, fucking bitch. Or fucking herpes bitch.
There was something that we were saying in the back, and we were dying laughing, all of us.
No, like you were saying shit. You were saying shit, but you didn't care. But the girl in the front was laughing. Like you're like, I don't give a fuck. You're just like standing.
Because there was some guy that were like, eventually, like you made friends with him. He's like, "Can I be your friend?" or something. Right?
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, and he sounded so like, "Yes, please."
I maybe he was just trying to get 5 stars, but yeah, no, it was such an awkward because like everybody wasn't there. You guys were laughing, but you were giggling quietly of the body of Darth Vader joke.
Oh, I remember what it was.
So subtle where the guy was probably wondering what.
Remember the guy said he didn't have many friends, and then I said, "We'll be your friends, man." And he sounded so genuinely happy, like, "Thank you." And then we all started crying, laughing because it's like such a weird, serious conversation.
Oh my god,
that's I'm sure he was like, "Fuck."
And then I remember I grabbed something from the back of his seat and I broke it. And
I remember that. I remember that actually.
Really?
When you were sitting in the back, you're like, oh.
Yeah, then we looked and we were just dying laughing.
It's just funny because the guy was all quiet in the front. Oh, yeah.
Remember when I said, okay, we were at, we go to one of the bars here because they got cherry Cokes and they got good food. But there was a girl that came over and I tried to like talk to her and I tried to like rizz her up a bit. But I mentioned her fucking tattoo. And I called it the wrong thing. And then I started fucking dying laughing because she was like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "Nice tattoo." She's like, "Oh yeah, I just got this one." And I was like, "Oh, that's a nice whale." She's like, "It's a shark." I'm like,
"Oh my God." Oh, that's bad. That's
No, I was laughing because her tattoos. I was like, that looks like a fucking whale.
Does that look like okay?
Yeah, like.
And then I started laughing right then and there. Like sometimes I can't contain it, man. It's so fucking bad.
It went from having a cool shark tattoo to having a fat ass whale. you ruined her night,
especially because like. I don't know. Maybe she thought you were calling her a whale, or I don't know. She just got
nice whale
offended by it, but
she immediately really like wasn't having it,
and she was defending it right away. She's like, "What? No, it's like."
Yeah, and I was like, "No, it's fine."
And it's not like it's a shirt; it's a tattoo.
Yeah, it's on permanently.
She probably got that fixed.
I haven't seen.
I need it skinnier.
Some people have some bad tattoos, but I haven't seen any like horrific ones in my years. Like yours are fine, except for that you just have a weird one.
I just gotta cover that.
That one's faded a lot. Honestly, that's a classic dad tattoo, man.
You gotta get that touched up.
That's like my dad has like a similar, like it's just that's a dad tattoo.
That's what I want. I got that one at 17. So
that's a dad tattoo.
It's 15 years old.
You gonna get a tattoo, Brandon?
I'm surprised you never got one.
I don't know what to get.
Madonna's name on your ass.
Imagine, holy fuck.
Can you imagine you go to the tattoo artist? This would be a weird one. I'm gonna need you to
in my ass.
Oh, God.
Like it just makes it seem like this is Madonna's whenever she wants it.
Someone walks in, someone's like bending over.
Prolapse the ass.
That's what the facts like.
But like people get like this tattooed, like the back of their lip.
Oh.
And like that's a spot where it's like it doesn't stay forever because like it's a spot that's constantly rubbed by the back of your teeth, so it like rubs off.
The back of the lip?
Neck tattoo.
Yeah,
like right up, really. Yeah, because like I read that part of your inside to your mouth is constantly recycling cells quicker than the outside, so
like
it wouldn't last long.
The palm of your hand doesn't last because you're constantly using them. Like
Okay, yeah.
So there was a tattoo that I wanted.
You're constantly
You get 2 tattoos. Your right hand is worn out.
Like I'm constantly jerking off. You're constantly. But
your right hand tattoo.
In Onimusha, he has a symbol on his hand that he sucks up the souls with.
Okay.
So I would have got that on my hand, but I fucking jerks off. Yeah, I definitely couldn't get it on my right hand. That thing would have been rubbed off in the first month.
Someone's tattoo's fading after a week. And their right arm's all
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the other ones is
what the fuck happened?
I can't imagine getting a tattoo. It's a permanent decision, and once they get,
you could probably get a Zelda tattoo.
Yeah, I would want.
Brandon, I think could because like Jonathan has like the Legend of Zelda hearts here, and he's got them.
I would get Majora's probably that quote.
Like they're all like pixelated, like the
quote.
hearts.
You met the terrible fate haven't you? I'd get that.
You met with the temper of fate, haven't you?
I think. Yeah, but can you imagine you like get the 4 Skyward Sword links for like your brothers and
trust me, when you get a fucking tattoo, you just become.
How is it? Does it hurt?
Fucking.
I'm a little bitch.
It can definitely hurt.
It just feels like
you probably get used to it eventually.
Constant,
but yeah,
it's like there's this constant buzz, and it's like a numb buzzing feeling. Sometimes it just does hurt, where it's just like you're just like, holy fuck, stop, and it just you got to keep fucking going, and then it goes away. And then it's like it feels fine for a bit. It's like it's just certain parts. I know like certain parts in here hurt. Fucking leaves hurt right here.
Ooh.
Holy shit, that hurt.
I thought
a lot of this like outline was nothing.
I thought you talked about like the mental part. I was like, where are you going with this? You're like
just like mentally, how do you gotta think about it? Who invented tattoos? You know what I'm saying? I understand ink, but like it's like it's working real well.
You just made jerk off motion.
That's working really well.
I just admire the guy that made tattoos so much. Who made them?
You ever just think about
what's the person that gets you just like what's your favorite person out there that
honestly, yeah, if I was getting a tattoo, it'd either be Onimusha, Final Fantasy VII, I don't know. I'm not like the person to get like a heart that says mom or something. You know what I mean? Like, who gives a like? If people are still getting that, that's the weirdest fucking.
I don't understand generic tattoos where it's like choose from the list. It's gotta be creative.
People get like the merchant, like the purple fire around him.
You get right above your cock. What are you buying?
You know what I mean? Like you get the merchant, but it's for just his body and
then on your ass you get what are you
selling?
What are you buying?
I don't know. Maybe like a picture of him. I don't know how you would.
Picture of his body. There'll be a purple
Holy fuck! How big is this tattoo?
No, like purple fire around him.
I will say this tattoo. I just randomly drew it, and when I was 17, I got it in 2010. Slash came out with an album in 2012, and it's the same fucking tattoo. It's fucking annoying because people think it's like similar, and I'm like, I got this in 2010.
And then we met last year, kind of nervous about it.
I don't know about that. But.
You said that.
I don't know. We'll have to corroborate those timelines.
You said you're nervous.
I'll need to see a picture of you in 2010 with this tattoo.
Well, I can find one. August 2010.
Yeah, I remember.
Then I'll need to corroborate when this album was released and when it was talked about and when the cover art was.
I was playing Zelda Ocarina of Time for fun. I was like,
I remember I just wanted a guitar tattoo, and I was like, I want a snake wrapped around it, and I was like, the skulls here say rock and roll. I wrote rock and roll differently.
Where are the skulls?
Right there.
I thought that was snakeheads.
No snakeheads up here.
That guitar looked cool.
They literally just kind of copied the drawing. That's why I can't draw. And they fucked up the guitar too.
Yeah, you should have got them to make it their own.
No, I was very strict about it. I was like, I want my fucking design.
Oh yeah,
I was all diva about it.
Well, it could be your design. You just make them buff it up a bit.
No, they wanted to make it.
Yeah, I just think it's such a dad tattoo, man. That is. Like,
that's what I want. That's what I wanted. I wanted just like that type of look because I don't want my arms to be covered in fucking tattoos.
Or just 40.
I want like this, where it's just my arm.
Can you imagine? You get the merchant on your chest, like a big tattoo. You get like the table here, like right underneath your nips. Because you know where I'm thinking? It's that area in the castle. He's like right behind that wooden fucking table for some reason. So we had some technical difficulties right when we were talking about the merchant. He heard. So
pretty much.
So we'll just there's no camera on me, man. So
we talked
Christian,
about
give
Superman.
us a.
We did. So there's gonna be some good clips from this. The podcast is still going to look better. I promise.
Yeah,
that's right.
We'll figure it out.
We did this. I think it's fine. Just probably little things we got to.
I like that the Brandon's cam slightly got at an angle.
Yeah,
because we taped it to it.
I try to move back. I can't go in.
Honestly, a part of it I feel like is just the camera angles or just the cameras. Yes. If we had a different lens, things will look a little bit better. But
if you guys use your back cameras, it'll look a lot better.
Yeah. Like eventually we'll have podcasts where I walk around like this and talk to my camera.
At that point, you just use a selfie stick.
I know. That's true. I kind of have one. Hey. But yes.
We could do you think that could get us views? We do like a roaming podcast?
I would love that. Just because it's weird. And I want to just try it.
Like we could carry that in one of our like bags and we just have the wires and we just walk around the neighborhood.
Oh, that would be funny actually.
With selfie sticks?
Selfie sticks. One of us carries the Jackery. And
it'd be crazy if we had mics though. Can you imagine we do boys walk? Like that's what it's called, and we just walk around.
Let's
and
do
we have
selfie
sticks.
Boys walk.
And technically, we could like, well, we could be like if we could find some way to do it where we walk in different areas, like you're somewhere, he's somewhere, but we can still communicate.
And we all meet up.
So that means like we need like 4 of those. It would be like, can you imagine like we're talking on Discord, but we're recording our audio, and it's like we're all walking around.
This will just evolve into us doing Discord podcasts. We're sitting at our homes.
It's not what I want, but I just think it'd be a fun idea. Yeah, but